This is the new Grand Tomato plant, and in this video we're going to be putting every single mutation on it to see how much it's truly worth. So we have the Grand Tomato seed right here, and first things first, of course, we've got to plant it. And to do that, I'm going to actually put some sprinklers in, just because apparently that actually makes it a lot bigger. So I've got my other account here that's going to be placing the master sprinkler in. And then with that, I'm just going to place two advanced ones. And I think I've got probably a basic one. I don't have any godlies on these accounts, but I can just hop to a different account after this. I'm just going to be placing my Grand Tomato straight in. I have 5 watering can uses, so we're just going to use that, see how quick it grows. Okay, to 2%. And then I've got my other account that has a lot of watering cans here. That's just going to water it. I'm guessing it's going to grow. It should grow really, really big. And my other account has also run out of watering cans, so I have to go on another one. Alright, I got my friend here that's going to be watering the Grand Tomato. I'm guessing it's going to be looking like the same as a normal tomato, just a little bit bigger for, like, you know, the seed itself. I've got 2 of my friends here actually doing it, which is really, really nice. That should get it to at least 50%. Sorry, at 30%, and it's growing this big, which is really, really good. Now it's at 40%. I've also got my tackle fern in the corner, just because there's a few mutations here that we can't actually get the limited edition mutations. Just so I've got my Spinosaurus too, that's going to basically get these mutations and put them on my Grand Tomato for, like, the ones that we can't get, like the unobtainable ones, like Corrupt and Tranquil. The, like, really, really difficult ones to get. Okay, it's 50% already grown and it's this big. Yeah, this is, of course, it's called the Grand Tomato, so it's going to be bigger than a normal tomato, but this is a lot bigger than the normal tomatoes. Alright, it's at 72%, which is not bad. To be honest, I wanted to get it out before my Triceratops procs, because then I feel like we'd have got some massive, massive tomatoes. But already it's at 80%. Okay, so I think it's a 4 harvest, if I'm not mistaken. It's like one here, one here, one here, and one here, which isn't bad. Oh, it literally instantly grew it. Okay, my Triceratops instantly grew it. Yo, these are quite big for our first try, I can't lie. Alright, I think this is good, but low-key, I'm stuck. Wait, can I travel it away? Because if not, then I'm gonna have to pick them up. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can move it this way. Okay, these are big, but I think we can probably get bigger. But with the only master sprinklers, we're able to get it this big. So I think with, like, some mooncats and master sprinklers, this is gonna be, like, gigantic. So let me just get my mooncats ready here. Mooncats. 1, and then this one, and then this one. Yeah, I've got 5 mooncats here, so that should make it a lot bigger. And of course, I've got some master, like, I've got some godly and thingy sprinklers too, which isn't too bad. But now all we're gonna have to wait is for the Triceratops to be on 1 minute and 20 seconds for its cooldown, so we can place the mooncats and they can all be in sync. Alright, so it's on 1 minute and 20 seconds now, so let me just place my mooncats really quickly here. And to be honest, I want a few of these mooncats to sleep right next to each other. If there's like a 3 overlap each other, that would be like perfect, because then there's no way we're not gonna get like a huge Grand Tomatoes from that. The thing that is worrying about these Grand Tomatoes, there's a massive one here, but there's like they're all together. So if we place like discos and stuff, it might take quite a while for like the specific plant to get like disco mutations zombified and like the, you know, the pet mutations. And where can I move it? Okay, that's probably gonna be right, to be honest, it's right next to the thingy too. Right next to called the master sprinkler. Can I pick up my thingies? There we go. And it should be right next to it. And how much are they gonna grow? Oh, yo, that is a huge one. It's underground, but it's massive. Look how big this one is. Wait, how can I like move it up and down? Because there's one that's like huge, gigantic. So we won't be able to pick it up now, but we can pick it up later. It's like really, really big. I wish I could like see underground, but it's like actually huge. Can I, like, if I have a spray here, can I highlight that one specifically? Because look, I think it's this one here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's this one here. This one is huge. I've got magnifying glass, surely. I do. That's 7.4 million, just the base version. How much is this one here? 2.9 million, so this is like 3 times worth more, and it's only 79% grown and it was that big. That's actually amazing. I'm going to favorite it just because I might accidentally pick it up. And I picked up my fern, by the way. For some reason, I forgot to like favorite it, so it just like instantly picked up. So that was a bit of an L from my end. But anyways, let me just go to the gear shop here and buy some favorite tools. Alright, let me pick up these guys for now. Let me pick up these mooncats. You've done your job pretty well, I'd say. And pick up this guy here and pick up this guy. So it's just gonna be this one here. Let me favorite it. Alright, so you can only, I can only favorite like fully grown like fruit, so we're just gonna have to wait for it to fully grow basically. I might just actually trowel it and put it right next to my master sprinkler. Maybe it makes it grow a bit quicker. The Grand Tomato is fully grown here, so first thing first, let me just place my Mimic Octopus in, because he's going to try and mimic the Butterfly's ability when I do get the 5 mutations on it, and also have the Butterfly in too. And for the 5 mutations, I'm just going to have the easy mutations first, so I've got a few spray mutations here. I've got the Honey Glazed, which is stupid. I've got like so many of them. I've got Windstruck, I only have 1. I've got this here, and that makes it 2. I've got Fried, I've got a few of them, that makes it 3. Do I just put... I'm going to put Burnt too. How much is that? Okay, that's 4. And then the Windstruck, we might as well just put Windstruck on it too. and that's 5. So the 5 useless mutations basically made it worth already 150 million, just with like 5 really easy mutations to get. And now it's just going to be the waiting game. We're going to have to wait for our Mimic Octopus to proc in around 17 minutes. I just placed, okay, and I also just used one of my pet treats here just to make this guy go by a little bit quicker. And now it's just going to be a waiting game for 15 minutes. So the octopus has around like 10 seconds before he copies the butterfly's ability and then goes straight to the Grand Tomato. And then we just should be getting Rainbow. This should be worth like a few billion. If like the normal price is 7 million, with like Rainbow by itself, it should be worth a lot more. So we're going to have to wait for the Mimic Octopus to proc. Yep, he's going to steal the ability. And that Grand Tomato should turn Rainbow. There we go. Mimic Octopus. Look how big it is. The highlight of it is just huge. It's massive. And then now if we go back, it's worth 370 million. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be worth a bit more. But before we do anything, let me just favorite tulip before I accidentally pick it up, because I have a tendency of accidentally picking it up like massive fruits. So let me favorite this one. And then Disco Bee, we can place the Disco Bees in. We've got like 3 Disco Bees here. Alright, we have 3 Disco Bees, and then we've got zombie chickens here. We've got 1 here that we can place, another one, and another one. So we're just gonna have to wait for them to proc. I'm probably just gonna put my Mimic Octopus in anyways, because he's basically like another zombie chicken slash Disco Bee. And then we've got my Queenbee too, placing that in. That's my roster for now. I am gonna see if I've got any spray mutations here. I've got Wet, I'm gonna place that in already. We've got Honey Glaze, of course, that's gonna be placed in. We got Cloud Touch, that's going to be placed in. It's already worth 2.2 billion with those, bro. That's actually insane. We've got also Fried. And then I don't want to place Ben because it's just going to make it look ugly. It's already worth 3.7 billion, and that's without Shocked or Disco applied to it, which is actually crazy. So when, oh, it's actually 6.2 billion. Wow, okay. 6.2 billion without Shocked or Disco applied to it, which is insane. Or Zombified. Zombified is also going to make it be worth so much. Now it's just going to be the waiting game. Since there's multiple of these fruits, it's going to probably take a while for me to actually get Disco and Zombified on the one that I specifically want. So we could be here for quite a while. So I'm just going to be standing here and I'll see if actually like procs. Alright guys, so we also have a Windstruck event here. So it's a higher chance of my fruit becoming Windstruck, which is basically one of the easier ones that we don't have just yet. So let's just hope that this event makes it Windstruck. I think my friend just like sprayed burn on it, even though I was going to spray it at the end of the video. He sprayed it now. To be honest, it doesn't still look ugly. It looks decent. But we do want it to get it Windstruck to make it be even more valuable. This is what I don't like about having like plants that like, you know, produce 4 or more fruits, because this one got Windstruck and Wet. This one's Windstruck and Wet, and this one's already Wet. And mine is Wet but no Windstruck, which is unfortunate. Let's just hope that it becomes Windstruck again. This is what I did not want. Literally 2 of the fruit became Disco. These 2 here. And the massive one here that I have is the only one that's not Disco. This is what I hate about having like multiple fruits in one plant, because these 2 are Disco, and so it's going to take us even longer to get a Disco. Okay, there's one that's happening in 6 minutes, and the Mimic Octopus is happening in 3 minutes, which is really nice. I just realized I can literally just use my Spinosaurus here, and where the Spinosaurus is going to take the thingy mutation from the Disco Bee, the Disco mutation, and just going to proc on this one here, which is nice. So even if Zombified happens on one of my other plants, the Spinosaurus should take it and put it into my one that I want. So let me just pick up, which one do I pick up? Even though this is about to proc the Queenbee, I'm going to wait for the Queenbee to proc, and then I'm just going to place my Spinosaurus, because the Spinosaurus is actually really useful. Also, my friend's got the shock spray ready. Alright, I want him to apply it to this one here. Hopefully it applies it to the right one, even though the Spinosaurus can just like, you know, remove that one and put it in this one here. Yep. Alright, he's going to place it on the rainbow one. And it's worth, with Shocked, 44 billion. That's actually crazy. That's actually really good. So now with Disco, I think it's going to be probably worth around 100 billion with Disco. You can put a Zombified on it, 120 billion. This is by far better than the Taco Fern, 100%. The Grand Tomato is a lot better. Even though we got the Taco Fern so big, it was only worth like a few billion. This is already going to be so much more expensive. So now we're just going to... Is the thingy procced yet? Okay, the thing is procced. No, Zombified failed. That would have been so nice if I actually got Zombified. On the right plant too. We've also managed to get this Zombified, which is really nice. We've got it now. Rainbow, Fried, Shocked, Burnt, Wet, Honey Glazed, Cloud Touch, and Zombified. The only one that we're missing from these pets right now is going to be Disco, of course. And also I think I have Windstruck and Wet and Pollinated. So I've also placed my Spinosaurus in. And he's basically gonna, every 20 minutes, devours a random mutation from 3.85 fruits in your garden, then roars, spreading these mutations to one random fruit in your garden. It prioritizes basically applying a mutation to the favoritist fruit, which is this one right here. So it's gonna be applying it to this one. I think I would want Wet, Pollinated, and Disco. And if you apply, I actually already have Wet, so Pollinated, Disco, and Windstruck on this, that would actually make it worth at least another 100 billion. So it's going to be worth like around 110 billion. It's going to be amazing. Alright, so in 15 seconds, my Spinosaurus is going to proc, which means he should be able to get, hopefully, Disco. And literally, the one that I want the most is Disco, because that's like the harder one to get. And I've been literally waiting for quite a while. Literally, even the Fire Fern that's in the corner got Disco. But the main one that I want, the Gran Tomato that I want, it just didn't want to get Discoed. And is this one going to proc? Okay, I thought that one just procced and got Disco. But my Spinosaurus, it's going to be consuming the mutations. Oh, he consumed it from one. Oh, he took, I think, yeah, he definitely took the Disco from both of them. And then, oh, there we go. Disco, wet, and pollinated, which is perfect. I don't think you can you can actually get pollinated and honey glazed at the same time, which is really, really good. So now we're only like missing Windstruck from the one that we wanted to get. But to be honest, Windstruck doesn't even add that much value. But we've got all the main ones from the pets right now. And I do have a few sprays that I have on my other account that I'm going to put in. And those sprays should add the value to this amount. I've got like Amber, I've got, I think, Windstruck, probably got a Windstruck spray, I've got a Verdant spray. So those are going to be making the plant worth way, way more. So let me just like get them really quickly. Alright guys, so I'm on this account with a lot of sprays. I think I have, how many sprays do I have that we could use? We have Amber that we haven't used yet. So that's like an easy one that we could use, just make it worth way more. We also have Verdant that we can use. And I think that's about it for now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sprays already. And I'm pretty sure we've already got most of the pet mutations, if I'm not mistaken. There's a few more that I think we could probably get. Alright, so we've also got the frozen / chilled mutation that we can get from this, which would be really, really nice. We also got the chocolate sprinkler here that we're just going to place. And with that, we should be able to get a few mutations. So right now it's worth 104 billion. And we have so many mutations. We have like, I think that's 13 mutations already, 13. And we could have a really high chance of getting chilled or frozen. Right now, unfortunately, there's a few mutations that we could get from the pets, the sloth pets, but it's going to be very, very hard to get them from early on because I do want to get this video out as soon as possible. And the sloth pet, I think it's like a 4% chance of actually like you getting from the egg, and we don't have too many eggs. And is that going to be zombified? Come on. Oh, there we go. We got frozen from wet. It turned from wet to frozen, which isn't bad at all. But I think that has been the end of the video. Got 107 billion Gran Tomato, which is crazy. 107 billion, which was way more than our taco. Do I pick this up? I think I might. I don't know if I want to pick this up, but this like was so massive. Like if I go here, can I see it? I don't think I can see it, but it's like, oh, I wish it wasn't underground, man, because it was so big. Since there's a few ones that we couldn't get some like mutations, I do want to go on the Grow Garden Calculator, which is like one of the accurate tools that you can check how much your fruit would have been valued with each mutation. I think our Gran Tomato, our pressed Gran Tomato, how many kg was it? Because our base, it was worth, I think was 7.6 billion as the base. So I think it was like, is it like around 80 kg? Yeah, it's around like 75 kg, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 75. It was around 75 kg. And then we've got frozen on it already. We've got choc on it, which is decent. We've got a rainbow. We already got shocked on it. We've got disco on it. We could definitely get celestial and moonlit if you wait a bit longer. We already have zombified on it. I think we already got burnt on it, which is really good. Dawnbound, it's very hard to get, but it is doable if you just stand AFK for a decent amount. We've also we've got amber, but you can wait I think 2 days for it to be ancient amber, so we can have that on it. Sandy is frequent, quite frequent, so we can get it. Temptatious, I'm pretty sure this is from the Windstruck, like it probably evolves from Windstruck, which is decent. Probably can get that too. We've got it in a bunch of our fruits already, and I think that's about it, the easy ones to get. There's like, of course, Foxfire and Chakra, of course, from the Kitsune. That's also really easy to get. Tranquil, not too hard, and Corrupt. And right now it's already worth 300 billion. We already have Fried on it. And right now it's worth 303 billion with these. All these other ones, this was, I'm pretty sure, it's like an event for that Travis Kelce event, the jackpot and like the blitz shock and touchdown, which are really difficult to get. But all these are decently easy. Aurora is also kind of easy to get, and then also Twisted and Paradiso and Verdant. Actually Paradiso, not Verdant. But all that's actually worth a lot, and Sun-Dried of course too, and it's going to be worth 367 billion with that. And right now I think ours is worth 103 billion, so it's actually not even like too much off 367 billion. It's basically only like 3 times more, which is insane. But yeah, that has been the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, and see you guys.